Ooh. Da, 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 da. Okay. One moment. Why can I not? I've just got to double check that everything is working on the YouTube backend, because if it's not, this is a tragedy. If it is, okay. Are we live? And live stream. Wonderful. Okay. Looks like we are good. So welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Elaine. I'm a sex positive weight loss coach. And today we're doing a much requested monthly grocery haul. Now, if you've been following me on my social media, by the way, follow me on all of my social media, the same name, Flex, on my TikTok and my Instagram and YouTube, obviously. On Instagram, I used to do these monthly grocery hauls, and then my Instagram has not really been functioning very well for the past year. I'll crash. I'm always having glitches. So Instagram and I have not been besties, and as a result, the grocery hauls has been put to the wayside. But I did a poll this weekend, and the majority of you said to do the grocery hauls on YouTube. It was actually very, very close. It was like half TikTok, half YouTube. So for now, I'm going to start on YouTube. Sometimes I might do them on TikTok and then record the TikTok ones and post them on YouTube, so that for those of you who are not able to make the live stream, you can still watch them on playback. So a little bit of housekeeping. I do have my one-on-one weight loss consultation calls open. My website is back up. It is done doing all of the techie movie stuff that I needed to do with it while I was on vacation. My one-on-one coaching is still closed. I honestly don't know when one-on-one is going to be open again, because most of my clients have renewed for a longer term. So one-on-one for now, maybe I might have a spot or two open in June or July, but it is very up and down. However, group coaching is launching June, July. There's going to be 3 different time slots that people can sign up for. So if you are interested in working with me for a more affordable rate, the group coaching waitlist is down below in the link in the description box, which I will go and edit after this live stream. But yeah, the group coaching, there's a lot of stuff that's going to be going into it. There's going to be worksheets. There's going to be hour-and-a-half sessions every 2 weeks. There is going to be a private Facebook group for us to support each other, for you to keep you accountable. And of course, you'll have access to me between our sessions to get you through your weight loss journey. Altogether, the group coaching is 12 sessions, just like my one-on-one coaching. The main difference is that you're getting pre-made worksheets. Also, there are multiple different worksheets, a lot of different resources, and you will be sharing within a group as opposed to one-on-one. But I will also have office hours, so that if you do have more personal questions, you can hop into an office hour with me, and then you can get some one-on-one consultation, 15, 20, 30 minutes here and there. So that is all the fancy upkeeping stuff. Now, the structure of this, if you've never seen one of my grocery hauls, is usually I go in groups. Sometimes I'll do the vegetables, the meats, the dairy, which is like back there, and then the pantry staples. And I'm putting my shit away while we're doing this, okay? Your girl has limited time. We've got to multitask over here. I got 3 jobs. One of them is being a content creator. So we're going to be putting the stuff away while I am telling you what I got. This is not necessarily specifically a weight loss grocery haul. So many of you ask me for, like, what do I eat when I'm losing weight? Literally, the only difference between what I eat when I'm losing weight / maintaining is the portion sizes. That's it. I eat the exact same thing. Well, not the exact same thing. Things change over time, but there's really no big difference. So what I have here is what I would eat whether I'm losing weight or maintaining weight. Big disclaimer, this is not a normal grocery haul for me. I was actually going in to just get a few things because I still had a lot of meat from my earlier grocery haul. Was that what month was before March? February grocery haul, since I've been on vacation, but there were a lot of sales in the grocery store. So you'll see that a lot of my pantry stuff, I've like doubled, tripled, or quadrupled up on items because they were on sale. I love a good sale. You'll see like a lot of the meats I got were like 30% off, take it home today and cook it. I'm like, great, I'm trying to meal prep tomorrow, so why not get the discount? So that is why that like the grocery haul will probably not seem super cohesive because I bought a bunch of stuff that I was not planning to just because it was on sale. Because you gotta save that chain when you can. Okay, so that is the little blurb at the beginning over here. If you hear beeping, that is my glass cooktop. It does not like it when I put things on top of it, but we're still gonna do that because this is the counter space that I have. And if you're wondering about the webcam, yes, I got the fishbowl effect going on. It's actually kind of useful right now because we've got a lot of grocery to go through, about $400 worth. So let's get started. I'm gonna start with the meats because, well, it's actually the smaller group, one of the smaller groups this time around. So with the meats, so I got turkey sausages. I love turkey sausages, so I got maple turkey sausages for breakfast, and then I got their bratwurst, and I also got their hot Italian. This mainly is what started it. I was like, ooh, it's 30% off. And I was like, ooh, I want sausages for breakfast. And with the bratwurst and the hot Italian, they're also really, really great for salads. So that is what I like to do with the sausages. I go through, depending on how I'm feeling, honestly, I probably go through about 2 packs of these a week. So this would realistically last me 2 weeks if I hadn't gotten bacon. This is not the usual bacon that I get. They actually gave me 2 packs free because if you're in Canada and you shop at Superstore, once you spend over $250, you usually get like a deal of the week for free. And this week it was bacon. So they saved me, I think like $30 because this is like the hella thick gut bacon. With bacon, if you're on a weight loss journey, actually this is how I eat my bacon 24/7 anyway, is just cook it until it's hella crispy. With bacon, the more fat that you keep in it, the higher the calories. For me, I've always liked hella crispy bacon, so that's never been an issue, but I know some of you love your bacon like hella fatty. So that's a little tip there if you're on a weight loss journey. I guess the only thing I'd say is like, okay, crisp up your bacon a little bit more, but if you're just trying to maintain, live a healthier lifestyle, enjoy your bacon. Guys, enjoy your bacon. I literally have nothing to say. 3 of my clients have come to me literally being like, oh, I'm so sad I have to cut out bacon. And I'm like, why? For what? Do you have high blood pressure? No? Okay, why are you cutting out bacon? You can go with the low sodium alternative. I actually love the low sodium bacon better, but you don't have to cut out your favorite food groups to lose weight. You can find a way to incorporate it into your diet. Now, I'm not saying you need to eat 2 packs of bacon every single week like I do, but you don't have to cut it out of your diet if bacon is something you enjoy. Next, we got ground beef. If you are on my Instagram, you know that I'm constantly craving ground beef because I am still iron deficient. We're still working on that. So I love burgers. I'm constantly craving burgers because, once again, iron deficiency. So when this is 30% off, I was like, let me grab another pack. I love making baked homemade burgers. So that is what that is going for. And also pan frying it with some seasoning so that I can toss it into salad. So that's what I use the ground beef for. Then I got I haven't had pork in a long time, actually. So I got some, is it bone-in? Where is it? Okay, so bone-in pork center chops, obviously because it was on sale. And then I also got the pork rib ends. And this is for a recipe that I saw where it's like honey Dijon apple. I'm not even kidding. Honey Dijon apple, like pork chops. So literally it's including apples. You're literally baking the apples, asparagus, and pork on a sheet pan, and it all cooks. I love one sheet pan recipes. They are literally my favorite go-tos, especially since work is going to start picking up. But you put all that together, you add the seasoning to it, you pop it in there, and that is supposed to be a quick recipe. So I'm really excited to try that for the work week, because although I am like on vacation, I've still got to work Thursday and Friday. So I want to start meal prepping this week for the rest of my work days as well as next week. So yeah, I will let you know if you're on my, what's it called? On my Instagram, I will let you know how the recipe turns out with the apples and everything, because it's kind of sus, but you know what? We're still going to have fun. Then we've got beef stew. I love pan frying this with suya seasoning. If you're Nigerian or Ghanaian, or really African, you probably know what suya is. It's pretty much like a seasoning that includes hot pepper, powdered peanuts, and it's just hella delicious. So I love pan frying this with about a 2 teaspoons of olive oil, add the suya seasoning, let it get really nice and crisped up. And I love eating that as a snack or as part of a bigger meal. Okay, so that is the meat. Wow, okay. I really did not buy a lot of meat. Usually I buy about $150 to $200 worth of meat, but that's it. Okay, the other smaller stuff. So here are 90 eggs, because this is a monthly grocery haul. And yes, I go through that many eggs. So here are 90 eggs for the dairy components. And of course, me and my 3.25% milk. This is always for lattes, and I always freeze my milk because I'm a single person. I don't go through this entire carton. So what I'll usually do, actually right after this, what I do is I pour half of this into little containers that are linked down below in the description box in my Amazon finds, and I just freeze the milk. And when I'm ready to, when I've gone through the fresh milk and I'm ready to use the frozen milk, I just take it out. I either leave it in the fridge overnight or leave it in the counter overnight because I'm up north and it's hella cold, and that is how I stop myself from wasting milk. I can't believe I never thought about freezing milk before, and it does still froth up for lattes, which is amazing. So if you're looking for a little trick on how to save milk and stop wasting it, that is my favorite trick. Freeze your damn milk. It works amazingly once it's defrosted. And then, because I'm heading back to site, and let me know if you are still working from home or if you're like back to normal at work. But they're all on sale. This is literally just a sale haul, okay? I got 4 loaves of bread. Still got 4 loaves of bread. One of them's just on the ground. Mainly for breakfast as well as for sandwiches. I don't know why I was craving sandwiches, so we honor our cravings, but I usually go through about a loaf a week. When I was like, if I'm having hella bread cravings, especially around my period, I might go through 2 loaves of bread a week. So okay, so that's that. With bread, I usually just go for the bread that has the highest fiber content and or the highest protein content. Most of the breads that I buy are anywhere from 150 to like 180 calories. So the calorie content is really not differing. So what I usually do is try and get the highest fiber content, because I know when it has a higher fiber content, it will keep me fuller for longer. So that is a little tidbit there. Then let's get into the produce. Yeah, because that stuff is done. So you already saw that I got apples. Where am I putting? Oh God, okay, whatever. You saw that I got apples, and that is for the pork chop recipe that I'm going to be experimenting with, as well as I love having apples for snacks. Those are specifically Spartan apples, and they are crunchy apples, and apparently they're good for baking. So we're going to try baking with that, but I usually, when I'm back to work, I usually have an apple in my bag, or I keep apples like at work at my desk in the fridge. Usually all of my apples, I keep them in the fridge, and they last anywhere from a month to 2 months, assuming you don't have one bad apple that ends up spoiling the entire bunch. So that's apples for me, honestly, the best snack out there. And they are one of the higher fiber fruits out there. Then we've got avocados, super high in fats, super high in fiber as well. Avocados are actually one of the highest fiber fruits out there too. We love some avos for breakfast, smoothies. If you find that your avocados are going bad, you can always freeze them and add them to your smoothies later so that you don't waste them. So that is a little tidbit there. Got some asparagus to do olive oil, garlic, roasted asparagus, as well as for that pork chop recipe I'm going to be doing later. Cherry tomatoes for another recipe, a chicken thigh recipe. I think it's like a balsamic chicken thigh recipe. So this is going into that. Carrots. I'm in a crunchy mood. Yeah, I think like you can tell I'm in a crunchy mood. So I got this big ass thing of carrots. Am I actually going to use it all? Probably not. But to keep your carrots from wilting, if you buy a bunch of them, just make sure to keep them in water. So I'm just going to have a glass jar and literally put the carrots that I'm going to be eating that day or that like later on in the week in water so that it doesn't end up going all limp and stuff. But carrots, really great snack, especially if you're someone who's craving anything that is crunchy. Let me move the microphone. If you're watching the playback, I apologize. You might be hearing a lot of background noise from like the laptop because that's where the microphone is right now. I just came back. My tripods are like upstairs, still in the suitcase. I'm not unpacking them. Okay. We got an eggplant. Why? It was on sale. That's literally it. The last time I did eggplant, it was in a balsamic. Holy crap. I just realized I forgot my balsamic glaze. I'm so upset. It's okay. I have like the balsamic reduction, but I needed balsamic vinegar. I literally have 3 recipes for the upcoming week that need balsamic vinegar, and I forgot the most important ingredient. But eggplant with balsamic vinegar or a balsamic glaze on it, absolutely amazing, especially when you bake it and get this center really, really like nice and mushy. That doesn't sound right, but if you're an eggplant lover, you know exactly what I'm talking about when it just hits that right tenderness. So good. Spinach. Yeah, is this the 1 kilogram bag of spinach? Yeah. So why I got a kilogram bag of spinach? It was on sale, honey. It was on sale. So I got the 1 kilogram bag instead of getting the small bag. But this is for my omelets. Also, like I said, I'm back to being iron deficient. So we are back to the spinach and a lot of red meat. But this is going to be for a lot of, I don't like normal salads. So most of my salads are like meat with like a little bit of veggies. So that's what this is for, as well as omelets. I'm not a green smoothie person, so you're probably never going to see me put spinach in my smoothie. But if my iron levels get low enough, we might start resorting to that shit. But that is mainly what it's there for. And for some reason, my fridge keeps everything so like all of my produce doesn't expire for like 2 weeks to a month. Like I still have spinach in there from 2 weeks ago. So, and it hasn't wilted at all. So this is probably going to last me another month, maybe even 2 months if I put it in the coldest part of the fridge. So we got spinach, a lot of spinach. I'm going to have to eat a lot of spinach. Okay. And then we got plantains. If you are someone who does not know what plantains are the same family as bananas. When they ripen, they're super, super sweet, but you can't eat them green. When they are green, that is when they have the highest fiber content, if I remember correctly. So green plantains are really great if you're someone who's pre-diabetic or you are diabetic, because it has such a high fiber content that it doesn't shoot up your blood sugar levels, which is wonderful. And if you're someone who's African, plantain is probably a staple in your diet. But I do want to ripen these to fry, to bake, and yeah, just to eat, because ripe plantains are bomb. They're so bomb, especially when they're overripe. If you know a ta, for my Ghanaians out there, so good, so good. And then we got some mandarins for work as well. Mandarins don't have the highest fiber content, but for just a quick snack, they're still really good. And I got some Cremini mushrooms that are already cut up. Yes, they're already cut up for literally everything. Sometimes people are like, oh, it's so wasteful to like spend the extra 50 cents to get something cut up. I'm sorry. It's more wasteful for me to buy mushrooms that I end up getting too lazy to cut and end up like, I've done this so many times, throwing out my mushrooms because I was too lazy to cut them and they ended up going moldy. So now we're just going to do the damn thing and buy the cut up ones and just toss them into the pan when I am making omelets, because I've been a wasteful bitch and that's not okay with me. So we're going to work on that. But mushrooms, really great for just adding bulk to your food and filling you up. They are one of the lower calorie veggies out there, and you can eat a lot of them. And a lot. Like you can eat a lot of mushrooms before you even gain anything. You can't gain. Introduce me to someone who's ever gained weight from eating too many mushrooms. It's not a thing. It's just not a thing. Okay. I think we've gone through the main stuff. Let's get into the pantry stuff. So the pantry stuff, we'll just start with, oh my God, sparkling water. If you've been around for a while, you know I'm addicted. So I got the pomegranate flavor, the root beer flavor, and then 2 packages of the mandarin orange flavor. And that's just because I've never really been a big pop drinker, but I do like bubbly. I like the bubbly feeling of, you get what I mean. I like the bubbles that come with sparkling water. So I really do enjoy those. I enjoy the flavored ones. And they are really, really great when you mix them with drink mixes or when you are mixing alcohol into it. I just love sparkling water. If you're someone who's struggling to get away from sugar sweetened beverages or struggling to just move away from having a lot of pop in your diet, 2 of my clients absolutely love the sparkling water alternative that I gave. Usually I suggest getting like the mandarin one and mixing it with Tang. It tastes like like orange soda, or just getting a lot of companies are coming out with different flavors. Like the root beer flavor one is one of the best ones I found so far. And you can add your own sweetener to it so that you're in control of the sugar, as opposed to buying the normal root beer or the normal Coke that comes with, you know, 2 times the recommended daily intake of sugar for most grown women. Little tidbit. Yeah. So that is that. For the drink mixes, these were on sale, so I had to buy 3 of them. So my favorite drink mix is the Crystal Light Strawberry Lemonade. I'm obsessed. Like, yes, Tang is good if you're someone who loves orange flavor, but for some reason this just hits and it's so good. And the one thing I love about drink mixes is, first of all, they're 0 calorie. So you can add as much or as little as you want. You can make it to your liking, but if you're really, really struggling to get away, to reduce your intake, not get away, because you never really need to cut anything out of your diet to lose weight. If you're struggling to reduce your intake of sugar sweetened beverages, drink mixes are a really, really great step between. And then if you want to get away from sugar sweetened beverages altogether, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. If you're someone who's like, I would just prefer Diet Pop, go for Diet Pop. At the end of the day, the goal is to just get your sugar intake to be in a normal-ish range, with the exception of the days you decide to go and eat out, which is completely fine. All right, so we got my drink mixes. And then I also got, usually I only get stevia, but there's been stevia and monk fruit mix, what's it called? Drink things. The sweetener, oh my God, artificial sweeteners, oh my goodness. Natural artificial sweeteners, because stevia and monk fruit are derived from plants, but I'm a big lover of stevia. And I also, while I was on vacation, I actually found the granulated erythritol and monk fruit mix. I really, really love this for my coffees because it does not have that really pungent aftertaste that stevia can get sometimes. So that has been, you know, something I've been wanting to try. So now we're trying the liquid mix of that as well. What else did we get for the pantry? Oh God, okay. I almost want to like shuffle you. Okay, you know what? We're gonna just shuffle you because this will be easier that way. Yeah, fuck yeah. Why did I do that earlier? Okay, so the pantry shit. I haven't had cereal. I kid you not. I haven't had cereal in the house for almost 2 years. So I just got a random craving. I love Fiber One cereal, but President's Choice, if you are in Canada, came out with Fiber-First, and I love the ingredients in this. It is literally wheat bran, corn bran. They added a little bit of sugar, but there's only 10 grams of sugar per 1 cup of the cereal. And then they also added oat bran and salt, baking soda, and then they added extra vitamins and minerals to increase the nutrients content of the cereal. It is 180 calories for 59 grams, which is a cup, and it has 21 grams of fiber. So for most women, that will get you 95% of the way to your daily fiber intake if you just have a cup of this, which I love. I'm actually having this for dinner because I have had a very low fiber day, and that just ain't it. Having this in the morning, if you're someone who's struggling to get a consistent bowel movement schedule, this will do it for you. This will get you there, okay? Initially, if you're going to be increasing your fiber drastically, make sure that you're drinking a lot of water, because otherwise it can make you constipated. But why I do emphasize fiber a lot is fiber is one of those components that slows down your digestion. It adds bulk to your food, meaning that you feel full for much, much longer than you would on a low fiber diet. So most of my clients, all of my clients now are on a higher fiber diet because of how much fuller it makes you feel. And it will, if you're someone who's struggling with digestive issues, due to years of just, eating eating a less healthy diet, increasing the fiber content in your diet will make a big difference in how your digestion is. So yeah, Fiber-First or Fiber One cereals. If I'm going to go for a cereal, this is my go-to. And what I usually end up doing with this, because this is actually decent for protein. It's 8 grams of protein for a cereal. For 1 cup is actually pretty decent. But what I usually do is I take a scoop of my protein powder and mix it with a half a cup or a cup of my milk so that I make it a high protein and high fiber breakfast. And then for additional fiber, which is what will get me to like my full fiber intake before I even leave the house, I'll usually add some frozen berries that I've defrosted. So that is like my go-to breakfast whenever I have fiber cereal in the house. If you're someone who's a big cereal lover, a lot of people don't realize how much added sugar goes into cereal. If you look at a cereal and sugar is one of the first 3 to 5 ingredients, that means that it is usually a high sugar cereal. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I think, if I remember correctly, Cinnamon Toast Crunch is almost around like 20 grams of sugar. Don't quote me on that. I haven't bought Cinnamon Toast Crunch in about 7 years after I started learning how to read labels. I'm genuinely curious. Toast Crunch label. Now, the nice thing is with there being more people interested in healthier alternatives, a lot of the cereal companies have been adjusting their recipes to include like lower sugar and everything. But so for 3/4 cups of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, it is 9 grams of sugar, 3/4. 9 times 1.5. So it's about 14, 15 grams of sugar for a much lower portion of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And Frosted Flakes, obviously Frosted Flakes is literally just cereal with sugar all around it. So just be mindful if you're someone who has diabetes that runs in your family or you're pre-diabetic, a lot of the cereals do have added sugars. So check the label, see if it works for you. If you find that the sugar content is a bit higher than you would like, just explore different brands. That is how I found Fiber One. And I honestly have not looked back. If I don't have Fiber One, I will also go for All Brand cereal. And I actually really love All Brand because it is really great to mix with yogurt. And if you're wondering why I stopped, I just realized I lost my yogurt. Wait, what? Okay, so either there's an extra bag of groceries in my car or I genuinely forgot to buy my yogurt, which is fine, but okay, usually another additional dairy thing that I would have is 0% Greek yogurt because it has 18 grams of protein per serving and is really great if you decide to make your own dressings. It's not here for some reason, but that's fine. So getting back into the pantry stuff, I got Smart Sweets. I'm pretty sure my period is either okay. Let me see. Can you hear me? We lost connection there for a moment. Uh-oh. Okay. Sounds like it's working again. Let me know if you can't hear me. For some reason, my internet decided to just pop out and now we're back. So anyway, so if you are looking for healthier alternatives to candy, Smart Sweets is definitely one of the better companies for it. But also, I always say honor your craving. If you're craving candy, go and grab it. And speaking on that, they were on sale. Okay, that's why we got 3 of them. But dark chocolate, 70% dark chocolate with sea salt, bomb for sugar cravings, period cravings. I don't care who you are. If you're not on this shit yet, you need to get on it. So for 3 squares, it's 160 calories, 14 grams of sugar, 2 grams of fiber. We don't buy this for health reasons. I buy this to satisfy my soul and to satisfy my cravings when I get them. I always teach my clients to honor your cravings. If you have a persistent craving that's not going away, go and grab some chocolate. Just go grab some chocolate. If you're not at the place where you can have chocolate in the house without completely binging on it because you have been in a binge restrict cycle. I understand you can always go and walk to the corner store and grab your chocolate, but I will keep these in the freezer, and usually I'll eat three squares at a time because 3 squares is 160 calories. One thing that a lot of people don't realize with darker chocolate is that the darker the chocolate content. Oh my goodness, I'm such a big fan of your videos. Oh, thank you, Cornel. Nice to see you. I literally, okay, with me blabbing, sorry, I just saw this. Okay, how do I, show. Wonderful. Hey, Cornel, thank you so much. I appreciate you watching my videos. It means a lot. Where was I? Oh yeah, so I usually eat three pieces of this, whatever I'm having period cravings. So that's what they're there for. What I was saying is with chocolate, usually when they get darker, like we're talking about like 98%, 100% dark chocolate, you'll notice that the calorie content increases because to keep the consistency good and to still keep it flavorful, they actually increase the fat content. So although you're getting a lower sugar content, they're increasing the fat content, which is not an issue at all. But just keep in mind, a lot of people buy dark chocolate thinking that it's like really, really dark chocolate, thinking that it's lower calorie, but psych, it's not lower calorie. They just increase the fat content and increase the calories. But on the bright side, it is lower sugar. So if you're someone who is diabetic or pre-diabetic, darker forms of chocolate will work. But in my opinion, I think the dark chocolate with sea salt, the best out there. It won't break your diet. So if that's what you're into, go get it. I'm not a dark chocolate lover, and this changed my entire world. Okay. I'm getting too emotional about dark chocolate. Let's move on. Pantry Staples. Beef jerky. Okay. Okay, so when I went to test the audio, I forgot to turn off my phone there. But beef jerky, it is one of the highest protein it's one of the highest protein snacks that you can have in your house. Unfortunately, beef jerky is not the most affordable for most. So if you see it on sale, I highly, or you're at Costco, I highly recommend buying a crap ton of it. I always recommend getting the original beef jerky. It has less sugar added to it. This is only 2 grams of sugar. And for 90 calories, which is 30 grams of beef jerky, it is 13 grams of protein. So it makes an amazing snack. If you're someone who works in the office and you always get hunger cravings in the middle of the day, highly, highly recommend having some beef jerky in your arsenal. It's a game changer. Then I was talking earlier about how fiber helps keep you regular. Wow, I didn't know that about beef jerky. Yeah, beef jerky is honestly so slept on. I feel like beef jerky was super popular when I was younger just because they came out with all the crazy flavors. But if you're on a health journey or a weight loss journey and you're needing high protein snacks, beef jerky is where it's at. It's so amazing for getting your protein content in. Kefir. I don't know why I screamed that. I'm so passionate about kefir. Coconut milk kefir or plain kefir, because we try to, if you're like, oh, I want to get the vanilla one or I want to get the strawberry one, they just have a lot of added sugar into it. And you can make the vanilla kefir or the strawberry kefir at home by yourself by adding your own fruit, by adding your own vanilla extract without adding all the extra sugar to it. So I always get the coconut milk one because I really love the taste of it. I can just drink it straight out of the bottle. But this is a probiotic, so it does help keep you regular. If you're someone who's just struggling with your digestion lately, just grab some kefir, add it to your smoothies, or just drink it straight out of the bottle like I do, and get back to me within a month and let me know how your stomach feels. I'm sure it's going to feel very good, okay? And your morning bowel movements are not going to be as a struggle anymore, okay? Because I know some of you are really struggling in the bathroom because I can hear it when I'm at work. Okay, next. Why am I like this? We've got pasta. We've got black bean pasta specifically to make beef stroganoff. Never tried it. We're gonna make it. It popped up on my Yummly app and I was like, okay, why not try it? It's a 1-pot recipe and I think it's like a 20-minute cooking time. So I'm going to try that with the ground beef that I made, as well as use the ground beef for burgers. But instead of getting normal pasta, I got black bean pasta because black bean pasta is, I love this so much, 39 grams of protein for 85 grams, which is half a cup. The protein content of black bean pasta it's actually kind of suspicious, to be honest. Like, if we're being real, I'm like, what? What? But it is really amazing. If you struggle with your protein content, you gotta honestly just kind of start exploring a little bit more. Not like a lot of people, when they say, oh, I'm low on protein, I'm just going to go and buy protein powder. Protein powder is not the only way to increase your protein content. If I'm being honest, I buy maybe 2 types of protein per year, unless I'm having a very busy year and I need this for convenience. But otherwise, I do try to get my protein through whole foods. That's usually for me through meat, because I have an autoimmune condition that makes me low in iron and my B vitamins. If I try to go vegan or vegetarian, I'm taking a lot of supplements and paying a lot of money. So we don't do that. I just like to eat my red meat, and we make it work. But I try to get my protein, my vitamins, all of that through whole food sources if I can. You don't need to buy a supplement to get your protein in. I just have this here for convenience because I'm getting into my busy season. So black bean pasta, explore all of the go into the health section of your grocery store, because all grocery stores now seem to have one, and see what fancy things are out there. Try them. You might hate it. You might like it. Black bean pasta, the taste of it for me is okay. When you add sauces, when you add the meat, that's when I'm just like, okay, like this is actually a good investment. Yes, for a small box, it does. I think this is like $6 for a very small box. So this is what, like 2 or 3 meals for me. But the protein content and the nutrition content of this is absolutely worth it. So that's that. What have I not? Okay. You're not. What size of protein bottle is that protein bottle? So this is 908 grams. It's from Pure Vita Labs. I will do a review on this because this is my first time trying this, but for 908 grams of protein powder, this is about $42 Canadian, and it was very, very affordable compared to the other proteins in the protein aisle. And it's also made from grass-fed beef, which is just a higher quality of beef. So it's made from grass-fed beef. Oh my God. It is not actually like made from beef. They just grabbed the whey from grass-fed cows. Okay. Sorry to scare anyone who thought like there's going to be beef parts in here. That's not what I meant. It's just the whey is extracted from grass-fed cows. So this is PVL, Pure Vita Labs. You can find it in your local grocery stores. I think I've also seen it at Walmart on occasion. If you're looking for a good alternative, if you're in Walmart, I used to love the All Max protein powders. I stepped away from it just because you can only have the same protein powder for so many years before you're like tired of it. But the All Max vanilla protein powder is my go-to as well. So hopefully that answers your question, Cornel. Let me know if you've got any more questions. I was going to say, you're not allowed to judge me for this part whatsoever. So we've got, I usually don't buy this many jams in my life, but we've got no sugar added marmalade. And then we've got no sugar added raspberry jam. It takes me about a year and a half to go through one of these. Why did I need 4 of them? Because they were on sale. So if you're someone who loves jam with your toast, as you remember, I bought 4 loaves of toast bread over there. You got to be cracking up. Thanks, Courtney. But no, seriously, if you're someone who loves jam on toast, just look at the sugar content between your regular jam and the no sugar added one. 2 of my clients have switched the no sugar added versions because they tasted it and they're like, I can't even tell the difference. Also, if you have kids, because the 2 of my clients who did that, they have little babies, get them into the no sugar added stuff because it's literally just the raspberries and the preservative in here, and that's it. For jam, you really don't need the added sugar in there. Like I said, a lot of us overconsume our daily recommended intake for sugar. So anywhere that you can get a little win is a win. Okay. Next, what do we have? Okay. Oh God, this is gonna, this haul literally makes it seem like I'm a hoarder because I have 2 of everything. This is not my usual style, okay? I just love a good sale. If you are African, you know what this is. If you're not African, this is a salad cream. It's a salad dressing that I can't even, or if you're in the UK, I think this actually originated from the UK because we're a British colony in Ghana. Hey, it's Heinz English salad cream, and it just tastes bomb on anything. I love mixing this with tuna. I'm upset with myself because I also just realized I didn't get tuna. So yay, there goes like a meal idea for me. But tastes bomb on tuna, tastes bomb in any salad. You can use it as a marinade. You can, I don't know, you can bathe in this if you want to. It tastes good. It smells good. It's a good time. Do I buy it when it's not on sale? No, because this small ass bottle is like $5 in Canada, okay? But if you're in the US and you're missing out on this, I don't know what you're doing with your life. So Heinz salad cream, yeah, I haven't had this in like 6 months. And when I saw it, the craving came back and I'm like, yes, auntie. But now I realize I've forgotten the tuna. I'm a little bit upset with myself. That's okay. It's okay. Then we got more, why? We got more salad dressings. This is because of this big ass bag of spinach. I got to do something with it. I got to get my iron in, okay? So we've got a honey Dijon salad dressing as well as lemon za'atar, which has sesame oil in it, lemon peel, onion. Yeah, and it says spices. I hate it when they say spices because I'm like, what spices? But it sounded really good. Why did I buy it? Because it was on sale. I will literally try anything once if it's on sale. So is it better than ranch? Cornel, I feel like it's blasphemy to say that anything is better than ranch. Like, I actually don't think you're allowed to say that. But it's like ranch's best friend. Like, you know, when you have a good-looking person, and then you look at their best friend and they're also good-looking. I feel like that's kind of the dynamic. Ranch is bomb, and Heinz salad cream is like a step down from bomb. Because I feel like it's blasphemy to say that anything's better than ranch. And for those of you who are literally going to comment that there are salad dressings that are better than ranch, I need you to not exit this video. I actually need you to like and subscribe. But like, I need you to go and reevaluate your life. Because there is nothing better than ranch. That's just my 2 cents. That's just my 2 cents, okay? But I'm sure there will be a lot of Africans who will argue with me that Heinz salad cream is better than ranch because I grew up on this shit. It's good. It's hella good. All right, so we're through my weird salad dressing obsession there. We got creamed honey. I don't know why we said we. It's just me. But I got creamed honey. The only reason I bought this is because I am tired of microwaving my stupid ass little squeeze bottle of honey, because I maybe go through a thing of honey once a year, but it starts to harden after like a couple of months, and I was tired of like putting it in the microwave and then trying to squeeze it out. So now we can just scoop it out of a damn container. So we got creamed honey. The only times I really use honey is when I am making my coffee or my tea, or when I'm sick. That's about it. I did not know this existed. Guys, they have ginger honey. I guess for when you're sick, I'm probably just going to eat this as is because I'm a ginger fiend. Anything with ginger in it, I love. I'm really hoping it's spicy, but ginger honey, I'm going to try it and I'm going to get back to you probably on Instagram. If it's a disappointment, I will let you know not to waste your coins. This was a frivolous buy and I really didn't need it, but it sounds... You know what? I'm probably hyping this up too much in my head that I'm going to actually get disappointed. So I'm going to stop that. But there's ginger honey. It exists and I'm going to try it. We're ending it there. I forgot. For all the bread that I bought roast beef, packaged roast beef, because the ladies at the counter, at like the butcher's counter, were too busy to end up like shaving it off for me. So I'm just buying the packaged stuff. Lunch meat is actually really, really high in protein and low in calories. So for 80 calories, it's 12 grams of protein for 3 slices. It's a great way to get your protein in the middle of the day and to kind of reduce that mid-afternoon crash. So I really love garlic roast beef. My other favorite lunch meat sandwich is also ham and rosemary ham. Rosemary ham is, I don't know who invented it, but they need an award because it tastes amazing. What ginger honey now? That sounds like... I'm hoping, okay, literally Cornel gets me. I am hoping that this is actually spicy, but in my heart, I don't know who created this. I don't know, if they can handle spice. I feel like I'm going to taste this and I'm just going to be like, you know what? We're going to do a live taste test because I'm talking about this too much. And I know the moment this thing goes off, I'm just going to try it anyway. So let's do a live taste test. because now I am deadly curious, and I'm sure you are. Okay, so far I'm not impressed with the smell. Ugh. Oh my God. Oh. Cornel, I'm upset. I'm so upset. You know what it tastes like? It tastes like Hall's lozenges. That's literally what it tastes like. It doesn't actually have any bite to it. It literally just tastes like Hall's lozenges. Wow. Oh, nope, there's no spiciness to this. So if you want to get the ginger flavored honey, save your money. I'm so upset. Like, I'm actually heartbroken right now. Darn it, I hyped this up too much. So ginger honey is a no for anyone who's wondering and would have wanted to try it. Don't do it. It's not worth it. And okay, the last two items, gum. I don't know about you guys, but when I'm trying to focus on something, sometimes I feel like I need to like have something in my mouth. Is it an oral fixation? Anyway, so gum is the thing I buy. And when I'm trying to go for really, really heavy lifts in the gym, I need to be munching on something. So gum. I got 2 packs because they're on sale. Because this is apparently now a sale haul. Like, forget everything else I said. This entire haul is just all about everything being on sale, including non-alcoholic wine. If you are not on my Instagram, by the way, follow me on Instagram, Eileen Flex, just like my YouTube. For this, the Carl Jung, and okay, we got the Carl Jung white, and we got the Carl Jung. Is this even a cab? It's just a red. So we got the white and the red. I've been into de-alcoholized wine just because I realized that I was just drinking for the sake of drinking, not really having a purpose. And I'm like, what do I need that in my life for? Also, I really don't enjoy being that drunk anymore. I feel like, you know what? It's because I'm getting old, okay? Your girl's getting old, and your girl likes to drink wine without it actually having that alcohol-y bitter taste. So I've been exploring different types of de-alcoholized wine. So far, what's that brand? It starts with an L. Loxton has the best red, and they also have a really good Moscato, and it's bomb. But if you're someone who doesn't drink and you would like to get into de-alcoholized wines, there's also spirits, like there's de-alcoholized gin. That's going to definitely go into a review at some point. There's a lot of options out there now, and I really love that. So I'm going to try these, and I'll get back to you on whether they taste good or not. But that, I'm just like double checking. Okay, that is it for the haul for what is going to probably be like mid-March to mid-April. So thank you for being here. I appreciate you and your time. If you found this video useful, and or you just like me talking and, you know, looking like a hoarder on YouTube, definitely make sure to smash that like and that subscribe button. This video will be reposted so that you can watch it at your leisure. Thank you to everyone who popped in, popped out. Thank you, Cornel, for being here and just for hyping me up. I love that. Thank you, everyone who's like been popping in and you've been a long time viewer. I feel like I've got to start doing more live streams so I can start getting to know more of you. But if you comment on the videos that I post, I will definitely like be trying to interact. But I do like the live stream format more. So if you have ideas of what other live streams we could do in the future, I'm thinking maybe live unboxings because I get quite a few packages each month, like PR packages and stuff like that, or stuff that I've ordered for future hauls. I would definitely love to get on live stream, open up the items with you, kind of do first impressions, and then I can give you the in-depth reviews later. So let me know what you think about that. But that is it. I'm going to do the nice little outro here, okay? Always remember that your fitness beyond. I can't remember my own damn outro. Oh, my Lord. I just got in from my vacation. Do not judge me. Always remember that your fitness goes beyond your aesthetics. It's not just about how good you look. It's important to make sure that you feel good mentally, physically, emotionally, and sexually as well. Watch the other videos that are on the screen. If there's even other videos to watch, because this is a live stream, it's okay. It's okay. I'll figure it out later. And I'll see you in the next video, live stream, TikTok, Instagram post, wherever. Okay? Have a wonderful day. Bye.